Working for the wrong customers is single-handedly destroying your business. Imagine going around trying to sell something to a group of customers who don't have enough money to afford it and they're not interested. But instead of finding new people to market to, you keep trying it and you fail over and over. This guy in my comment section decided to start a trash can cleaning business, but he failed after 4 months for one reason. I started this business 4 months ago and I've only done 3 customers, but I've advertised to 150 plus houses. Like I told this guy before, saying you marketed to over 150 plus houses is nothing. That's like 2 small neighborhoods. And I'm saying that since I've passed out hundreds and hundreds of flyers to different kind of houses, different neighborhoods, and I've even developed my own online strategy. So if I've only done 200 or 300 can cleanings, but I've marketed to over 1,000 people, the percentage there is still high. Now the problems of why you failed in this business after 4 months could be infinite, but one could be the fact that you just marketed to the wrong people, or not enough people. First, you gotta ask yourself, are you checking to see what level of income these neighborhoods are? 𝗤𝘂𝗂 is incredible, especially if you need help keeping up with customers, sending estimates, invoices, or collecting payments. Give 𝗤𝘂𝗂 a try for free. Just click the link in the comment section and the description of this video. 𝗤𝘂𝗂 is also the fastest way to send estimates, invoices, and secure payment from your customers, and even providing you with real-time business analytics such as close ratio, sales, and expense tracking. As I've explained many times, can cleaning is for a higher income kind of customer. Not that just anybody couldn't afford $20 to $30 for a can cleaning, they don't hold value in it. And for some reason they think it might hurt them to get it cleaned, but in reality you're not going to make the can any worse. Maybe he should ask himself, did he make a flyer that was appealing enough so that the customer would feel like it was an opportunity they couldn't miss out on? Or did he forget to put his number on the flyer? Or, like I said before, was he simply just marketing to people or in an area where the people didn't care about that product and they didn't want to pay for it and couldn't afford it? Offering can cleaning in different areas has been a largely great experience simply because no one has ever offered this to many customers, so they're extremely excited whenever they hear about it, because they can't believe it's a thing, whether that's good or whether that's bad. Listen, if you're not getting enough messages back on your flyers or on your posts with your online strategy like you need to develop, then you should just be looking for people who have higher income, who can afford things, who have an expendable income to be able to put money into it and would value it. Also, I feel like this needs to be said maybe as a disclaimer, but this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. 4 months is not that long. And yes, I'm going to go out here and say that it is a very sought-after service once you introduce it to the right crowd. Not everybody's going to see the offer and want to throw themselves at it, especially if you haven't yet maybe tweaked all your prices to make everything look more affordable and more attackable. But once you do, and if this guy would take this advice and start moving around his prices, find what gives him the most volume, this could move him into his next marketing move, which is going to 10x his business. Dropping prices and finding a higher customer volume allows you to ask the customers for more referrals now, so that all their friends and family can hear about how good you are and start reaching out to you. Don't be the person to start some of these businesses only 4 months in and then you crash and burn by doing it wrong. Whenever you're taking the wrong steps forward, regardless of the fact that your intentions are to go forward, it's still going to leave you coming behind because you're not doing things right. A lot of my subscribers have been struggling to get more customers or even their first customer, but I developed my own lead strategy that has gotten me my first $10,000 in jobs. And good news, my course is completely finished. If you guys want to learn my strategy of how I've gotten $10,000 in free leads that I can continue to service day after day after day, there is now a number that you can contact. Listen, the course is not going to be for free. I give away a lot of good information on this channel, but if you want to take your business to the next level, or you're thinking about starting a business but you don't know how to get customers, in this course I'm going to teach you how not to get scammed, how to get thousands of dollars in free customers that you can service on and on and on, also how to talk to customers and make sure that you sell your service quickly and efficiently with my own personal messages that I've had with customers. You guys can contact this number up here, and if you send me the word strategy, we're going to get you set up immediately. That's why I always say pick your product, whether it's can cleaning or whatever else, then you're going to find your audience that it would best serve, people who can afford it, people who are going to use it, people who are going to value it. Then find a way to target that audience with your marketing. Also, 90% of you are not subscribed to the channel, so please do so already, because it allows me to make more of these videos, teach you guys how to grow your businesses, and teach you guys how to escape and give you some good advice. It's also understandable, I don't know where you're from, I don't know where you live, but I do know that if you were taking all of the right steps, then you wouldn't be doubting whether the fact that after 4 months that your business isn't working. You came here and told me that it's not working after 4 months, but are you looking deeper and saying, you know what can I tweak, what can I change? Are you actually watching my videos of all the tutorials, all the strategies I've given you, all the things where I'm saying you can use the customer's water, you can use the customer's power, you can mess with your prices, allowing you to get more volume and start doing referrals. You can reach out to people in different areas and figure out what level of income some of these houses are. if you pass out in a neighborhood, I'm literally telling you 150 houses is not many houses at all, right? Especially, I mean, in Louisiana, there's a lot of neighborhoods that you could find 100 houses in a neighborhood, right? So all I have to do is pass out my flyers to that whole neighborhood, and then you think about it, you're marketing, even if you did 150 flyers, so 150 different houses, 150 flyers, that could be under $100, or that could be at $100, right? Like, do you think that to make a bunch of money in your own business is only going to take $100 in marketing? No, it won't. But it could. You never know. I don't know what your flyers look like. And reaching out to me, I do appreciate it, because it gives me the ability to sit here and say, you know what, like, maybe you're doing this wrong, maybe you're doing this wrong, maybe you're doing this wrong. Because trash can cleaning isn't a get rich quick scheme, but it's something that's going to allow you to make a lot of extra money as an easy side hustle. But if you do it right, it's going to put you in a great direction. 4 months isn't that long of a time, but at the same time, you should be making good headway. Are you recontacting the customers you've already done? Are these customers being put on a recurring plan? Have you even told them that's an option? Are your prices good enough for them to want to come back? Good enough to message other people and let them know that, hey, you need to get this service? Are you in neighborhoods that are good enough community to where they're seeing other people get their cans cleaned? They're like, damn, I need to get my trash cans cleaned too. What am I doing? Why am I missing out? Because a lot of these richer neighborhoods, bigger neighborhoods, all their houses look pretty similar. It's all very nice, really held up community, and it's kind of monkey see, monkey do. They see one person getting something done, the next person wants to get something done. Whether they have a pool guy coming around and they're like, yo, you got to get my pool guy, Ernesto, he's good, bro. And it depends, right? Your marketing is what you're doing every single day for your business, not just the only times whenever you're passing stuff out, but whenever you're moving into different things where you're like, hey, listen, please put me on your Facebook, tell people how good I am. Because the only referral system that works is having somebody that other people know tell them how good you are. There's no way to get yourself in the door faster than letting somebody that people know, whether it's their brother, their sister, their aunt, their uncle, just because this person that they know and they trust, because they're family, you are so infinitely credible, versus if they heard you had that business for 20 years and you've made this much money and you're great service, you've never done anything bad, 5 stars, and they didn't know that, right? They could just find you in a Google review. But whenever people are starting to talk about you, word of mouth is the only marketing that you would really need. So instead of looking at it as it's been 4 months, I've only done 3 houses, you've already done 3 customers. You already have more of a business than anybody else that might have tried it and did 2 customers or 1 customers or no customers. So clearly, if you could get those 3 customers, you think there's nobody else that would do a can cleaning? Have you contacted those 3 customers that you've already done and said, hey, listen, please put me in touch with anybody that you know that might enjoy the service? Please post me up on your Facebook, give her some pictures, take some pictures of the product before and after. Say, listen, I would very, very, very much appreciate it. Maybe you could knock a couple dollars off their next job, or knock a couple dollars off of another service that you might offer for them, whether you do car detailing, and you say, hey, listen, I also do mobile car detailing. If you'd like, I can give you $5-10 off of that just for a quick referral on Facebook. Everybody has Facebook, and social media is where all the eyeballs are. So if you're getting in front of eyeballs, you're going to start landing more jobs, and you're going to start getting in front of more money. And the more money you get in front of, the more you can invest back in your business. I also offer a course, but I know a lot of you guys aren't going to reach out to me and access this course simply because you're like, oh man, I already put $150 in 150 houses. Yeah, it's not $1 a flyer, but if it were, you'd say, man, but listen, it didn't work. You got to invest more in your business, more time, and more money.